Have you ever walked into a room and felt your cat looking at someone like they're dangerous? Or maybe your feline friend has hissed or bolted for no apparent reason while you were chatting with a visitor. Most people brush it off, thinking, cats are just weird. But what if I told you your cat might actually be picking up on something your human senses completely miss? Recent research in animal behavior shows that cats have an uncanny ability to detect subtle cues in people. Cues that signal aggression, dishonesty, or even harmful intent. While dogs are known for their loyalty and protective instincts, cats have their own unique way of reading the situation, and it's often overlooked. Welcome to Cat Facts Funny. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating science behind your cat's sixth sense, exploring stories of real cats who've warned their owners about danger, and uncovering the research that proves they really can sense bad people. By the end, you'll never look at your cat's intense stare the same way again. Your feline might be your psychological relationship advisor. How cats read humans. Cats may seem aloof, but that doesn't mean they aren't paying attention. In fact, their observation skills are extraordinary. Unlike dogs, who are trained to respond to human cues, cats observe subtle micro-expressions, body language, and even pheromones to judge whether someone is safe. Studies in animal cognition have shown that cats can recognize human emotions and intentions. For example, Dr. Shelley Valsche at the University of Washington found that cats can distinguish between angry and happy human facial expressions, and their reactions are immediate. A cat may avoid an angry person, even if the anger is subtle and unnoticed by humans. This makes sense if you think about a cat's evolution. Unlike dogs, who were bred to be social and cooperative, cats evolved as solitary hunters. Their survival depended on acute awareness of potential threats in their environment. Over thousands of years, this translated into a heightened sensitivity to danger signals, including signals from humans. There are countless stories from cat owners that confirm this ability. One woman described how her normally calm cat would growl whenever a particular visitor came over. She didn't notice anything off about the guest, but it turned out this person had a history of theft in their neighborhood. Her cat had picked up on subtle micro-expressions and body language that signaled deceit. Cats are also master of picking up on chemical cues. Humans release pheromones that signal stress, fear, or aggression, sometimes without even realizing it. A cat's sensitive nose can detect these chemical messages and react accordingly, often before the human even registers their own feelings. The science of sensing danger. You might be wondering, is this really science or just coincidence? The answer is there's real research to back this up. One fascinating study conducted by Dr. Anna Wilkinson and her team at the University of Sussex found that cats can respond differently to people based on their body language and tone of voice. In controlled experiments, cats were exposed to volunteers acting either friendly or aggressive. Researchers noted that cats were more likely to approach and rub against friendly volunteers, but would retreat, hiss, or arch their backs when someone displayed subtle signs of hostility, even if no overt threat was present. This sensitivity isn't just limited to aggression. Cats can detect micro-changes in human behavior that may indicate anxiety, dishonesty, or even malicious intent. Their reactions are often instantaneous, and their body language speaks volumes. Tail flicks, pupil dilation, ear position, and fur standing on end are all indicators of a cat assessing a potential threat. Dr. Kristen Vitale, an animal behavior researcher, explains that cats rely heavily on facial recognition and human body cues. Their brains process these cues differently than ours, picking up on patterns we would normally miss. Essentially, they're tiny, furry lie detectors. It's not magic, it's biology. Cats' acute senses combined with their evolutionary instincts make them expert judges of character. And the more time a cat spends with a person, the better they get at evaluating them. This is why a cat might instantly warm up to one visitor but remain wary of another, sometimes for no reason that humans can see. Real-life stories of cats sensing danger. Science is one thing, but stories bring it to life. Let's look at a few cases where cats have proven their extraordinary intuition. Case 1. The protective cat. A family had a visitor who seemed perfectly normal. Their cat, normally playful and friendly, hissed and hid under the couch. Weeks later, they discovered this visitor had been casing their home for a potential burglary. The cat's instincts had picked up on subtle cues, saving the family from a dangerous encounter. Case 2. Detecting illness or distress. While this isn't evil in a human sense, cats can sense when someone is in distress or danger. There are documented cases of cats alerting their owners to medical emergencies, like heart attacks or low blood sugar. The same sensitivity that allows them to detect human stress and deception also makes them capable of sensing imminent danger. Case 3. The stranger at the door. One woman recounted how her cat would always stare at a particular neighbor who came over, arching its back and hissing subtly. She thought it was just quirky behavior. A few months later, she learned that this neighbor had been involved in local scams. Her cat had recognized subtle, threatening body language that humans had overlooked. These stories aren't isolated. Thousands of cat owners report experiences like this. And scientists are taking notice, running experiments to measure cats' ability to discern friend from foe. It's a growing field, merging psychology, animal behavior, and evolutionary biology. How cats communicate their warnings. Cats don't use words, so their warnings are subtle. Understanding their body language is key to interpreting what they're telling you. Tail flicks. Rapid tail movements often signal agitation or focus on a perceived threat. Ear position. Flattened or rotated ears indicate alertness or discomfort. Pupil dilation. Large pupils can show fear, excitement, or assessment of danger. Hissing or growling. Obvious warning signals, but sometimes cats give softer cues like tense posture or refusing to engage. The trick is to pay attention to changes from their normal behavior. A cat that suddenly avoids a person, grows tense, or stares intently may be sending a message. Something about this person feels wrong. Many owners miss these signals because they expect cats to act like dogs. Unlike dogs, cats don't always vocalize their warnings. They communicate with a combination of posture, gaze, and subtle actions. This is why their intuition is often invisible to human eyes, yet very real. How to respect your cat's instincts. If your cat senses something you don't, it's worth listening. Respecting their instincts can keep you safe and deepen your bond. Here's how. 1. Observe their behavior. Note who your cat seems wary of and what their body language tells you. 2. Trust their intuition. If your cat avoids someone consistently, consider it a warning sign. 3. Provide a safe space. Allow your cat to retreat when uncomfortable. Forcing interaction can stress them. 4. Understand context. Some cats are naturally shy or cautious, so consider personality alongside instincts. Remember, your cat isn't being mean or difficult. They're acting on highly tuned instincts developed over thousands of years, and they're trying to protect you. Rather than disregarding their reactions, it would be more beneficial to consider the valuable and wise contributions of your feline. Felines offer this invaluable talent in exchange for affection and attention from their human companions. The aforementioned individuals are of inestimable value as a result of the manner in which they alert us to the establishment of new relationships, while simultaneously protecting us from the potentially detrimental effects of such relationships. The sixth sense. Cats are more than cute companions. They're silent guardians with a keen ability to read human behavior. From spotting subtle signs of aggression to detecting hidden danger, they often see what we can't. Science backs up what cat owners have known instinctively for centuries. Our feline friends are remarkable judges of character. So next time your cat gives someone a skeptical stare, arches its back, or suddenly disappears when a visitor arrives, take note. They may be warning you of something your human senses completely missed. Respecting your cat's intuition doesn't just keep you safe. It strengthens the unique bond between you and your feline friend. In a world where danger can lurk behind friendly faces, your cat might just be your best, fur-covered ally. Stay in our feline universe. To keep up Think Together, don't forget to like and subscribe.